Today, we wrap up our January docket of podcasts talking all things about the Indian Hill Braves with AD Brian Phelps. Brian, how are we doing this morning?
Doing great. Thanks, Rob.
Can you believe it? Finally, almost through January.
I cannot believe it. The last couple of weeks have just been a whirlwind, and we have plenty left in the winter season, but it's amazing. Girls basketball have 3 games left of the regular season. It's amazing.
And then I'm sure you're probably seeing the spring coaches coming around your office a little bit more, and that's close. And pretty soon we got Groundhog's Day this week, and spring will be here shortly. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either.
All right, let's talk basketball. We'll start on the boys' side of the house. Currently 11-7, and it's a 3-game winning streak. Let's see, they have 2 home games this week. CHL home games. Finneytown on Tuesday, and then host the Cowboys on Friday. That'll be a big one.
Yep, sitting in second place, tied with Marymount. A lot of good basketball left for us. We'll host Finneytown on Tuesday night. That will be our senior night. We have the opportunity to recognize and celebrate 10 boys basketball seniors.
10. Wow.
10. And then on Friday night, we'll use Friday night's game as when we host Wyoming to celebrate our cheerleaders at halftime of that game. So the boys game, we'll do it before the varsity game starts. And then on Friday for the cheerleaders, we'll do it at halftime of the varsity game.
It's so exciting that 10 seniors got a couple years to play for Coach Hill. That has to be really special for them.
Yeah, our numbers really are just exploding in the whole program. It can be a blessing and a curse, when you have that many kids every year, but I'll take it as a blessing to have that many kids want to participate in basketball at Indian Hill, and really a lot of our sports have that same luxury. But yes, hopefully we can send them off well, and we'll be excited for the next crop of guys to come through.
Yeah, it's exciting. Best of luck to them, and congratulations on senior night for those 10. Let's go over to the girls' side. Currently 11-8. A nice win Saturday against Finneytown, but looks like a tough week ahead for the girls. Traveled to Wyoming on Wednesday, but then they host Taylor on Saturday afternoon. So a tough couple of CHL matches for the girls team.
A lot of exciting basketball left for our girls. Have a chance to still be league champs as we sit in second place, and all the teams that we need to beat are still in front of us. So that gives us an opportunity to do what we need to do. We just celebrated our girls' senior day this past Saturday. We celebrated our 2 seniors, Brooke Arrington and Dakota Spurrier. So as we talked about boys basketball and cheerleader, it's so surreal to see, these kids I've seen all 4 years of high school now, me being in my 4th year. And
right.
It's sad. We have great kids, and you get excited for them to move on, but you're also sad for the relationships that you've built with the kids and their families. So, but it's also, a great thing as well.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, best of luck to them in two big games this week. Let's jump in the pool and talk swimming. I know CHL championships were this past weekend at Powell Crosley, but it's tapering time's over. It's tournament time, and time to make that run to Canton.
Yeah, Saturday was a good day for us. Our girls are CHL champs. Our coach, Matt Harrison, coach of the year on the girls' side. Boys finished 3rd, couple points out of 2nd place. Arjun was the boys swimmer of the year, had a great meet. But as you said, now it's on to the next part. Sectionals is around the corner, and we look forward to hopefully having a good handful of boys and girls make it to the state tournament.
Yeah, that's great. Best of luck to them, and hopefully several make a nice run and they can make it all the way up to Canton. Let's go to the mat and talk wrestling.
And I left out as we were talking about the pool on Friday before the swimmers were in the pool. Our divers did their CHL part of the meet, and our boys and girls divers both swept the CHL and created lots of great points for our team. Swimming and diving is a little unique where those points come together, but we really have some special divers on the boys, especially the girls side. So we're excited for them. Wrestling was at the Milford Invitational, a really top meet. We finished sixth out of 22, all D1 schools in front of us. Had a really great day. Gives us a lot of hope as we move forward. We're graduating one senior. So we really have a lot back from freshmen through current juniors. So we talk about this has been the last couple of years a little bit of a rebuild, and we're almost there. We're really excited where wrestling is right now and where wrestling
Nice.
will be here in the next few years.
Yeah, best of luck to them as things wind down in the regular season. Let's go to the lanes. Looks like a nice, how about this? A 6-pin win against Marymount at Eastgate Lanes this last Thursday. How fun is that?
It's super fun. Our boys got their first one of the year, and our girls got their fourth one of the year. And I feel like we just kind of smile each week talking about bowling, and that's exactly right. To see the progress of both of the programs, and for teams to get their first wins of the year of really the creation of the program. And the girls are talking about they're sitting right around 500,
That's great.
so and I've said it before, this program's just starting. We got a ton of kids back, a ton of interest in the middle school moving up, so I'm pretty confident to say bowling is here to stay.
Isn't that exciting that everybody's having a great experience and they had their first win by 6 pins, which is just fantastic. I mean, they must have been ecstatic, and it's just so fun to hear that bowling is catching on and it's growing.
Yeah, no, it's been a great sport for our community.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know you have some FYIs for your fans. First and foremost, let's talk ice hockey. You've got an informational meeting coming up.
Yeah, we've been talking about ice hockey for the last probably couple of years, and our kids have the opportunity to play club, but not as part of a varsity sport. So we will host a really kind of a formal informational community engagement meeting on Monday, February 5th here at the high school. We have a lot of social media posts out about it to see how dedicated and invested our community is. And like we would with any sport, when there's enough interest that brings it kind of to the table, we're going to investigate to see if it makes sense for our families. We want to provide as many opportunities as we can for our kids and our community members. So we'll find out. We have a couple special treats on Monday for those that show up to take home, to kind of be thinking about Indian Hill hockey, and we'll start working on if it's viable or not. The state has had a referendum on the table the last couple years that would allow districts that touch your district play for you. That has not passed to this point.
Okay.
We're still hopeful that becomes a thing, and we could get an extra boost with communities surrounding us to help. But right now, that's not a thing. So we're seeing if there's enough Indian Hill families that can come together to make ice hockey at Indian Hill and a varsity sport under the OHSAA a reality.
Wow, that's exciting.
It is exciting. I have not been a big hockey guy growing up, but I have a third grade son that absolutely loves it. So I'm learning the game personally. Our superintendent, Kirk Konecki, played hockey at Ohio State and has coached at Miami. And we know we have a lot of community members super passionate about hockey. So we're going to investigate it. And if that's something that we think we can pull off, we're going to do it.
Yeah, that's great. Let's switch gears, talk fundraiser. I know there's a few seats left for the euchre tournament coming up, and we wanted to promote that.
Yeah, we're just about filled up. We're a hard stop at 80 players. We're at 76, which I feel really great about. February 10th, that's a Saturday night. We'll play at Kenwood Country Club. Proceeds benefits the arts and athletic programs here at Indian Hill. It's the second year we've done it. It's a great event. You can go to indianhillbraves.org and sign up on our ticket page if you're interested, but I'd sign up sooner than later. As you mentioned, there's only a couple seats left, and we're looking forward to a really good time on February 10th.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And that sounds like a lot of fun and a great night. Fieldhouse update. I know we've been talking about this for a while. It's almost there, and it's real, and it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. We've been talking about it for a while and it's almost here. That's right. And every week I feel like we get more good news, whether that means a donor or the latest rendering, or so it'll be in just a couple weeks. Our board will make give the final go ahead, hopefully, and we could be having shovels in the ground probably as early as May, and that would get us to be able to open the facility up summer of 2025. So fingers crossed that all goes well. This will be a state-of-the-art facility, a little over 38,000 square feet, really trying to have a facility that accommodates most of our sports and the community, with an elevated indoor track, a multi-purpose flooring, lines for multiple events, but just no posts in the middle, totally open space. Really going to be just an unbelievable facility for our community.
Wow, very exciting. Well, best of luck with that. We look forward to the latest updates. Brian, best of luck to all your teams this week as regular seasons wind down. We'll touch base next Monday. Have a great week, and we'll touch base.
Thanks, Rob, and go Braves.